Hey guys, Silent Games here, and it is my very first Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Looking at this is actually Shadow Frost Gaming. I will leave the link in the description below. He's one of my good subscribers. You guys might have seen him in our last pre-release video. But looking at his team, I fought him a couple of times, never in a single battle. So this was an interesting battle. I haven't fought any single battles since I've gotten this game, so my team is basically made for double battles, so it was a little bit of an interesting match. What I saw at the very beginning, though, that I knew that's going to cause me some problems was that Ditto. Whatever that Ditto is going to transform into on my team is pretty much going to wreck everything. So I was really afraid of that. And that Aggron is pretty bulky, so that's gonna kind of keep my Aegislash and Blaziken in check for the most part. But other than that, I not too many huge threats. I mean, my team has just a bunch of massive threats. Like I said, they were meant for the double battle team, and you'll see that they're definitely not the best single battle team. But yeah, actually, Shadow Frost Gaming, he did a really nice job at fighting this team, especially considering 3 of the 4 of my guys are Ubers, maybe more of them might be Ubers. So, here we go. Let's get started. So, he goes ahead and he starts off with, well, I start off with my Aegislash, Orcrist. Like I said, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. And he starts out with his Aggron. I knew he was going to be Mega Aggron because I fought it before. So that kind of helped me out a little bit. So what I decided to do is, I know my Aegislash can take an Earthquake from him. So what I decided to do is Swords Dance, plus I have the weakness policy on him. So if he hits me with an Earthquake, then I most likely will survive that thing unless he gets a critical hit. And I will be +4 at attack, and then go ahead and just Shadow Sneak him. So I go ahead and King Shield, just to scout what he does. And he uses his Earthquake, which I kind of expected him to do that. So then he goes ahead and protects, and I actually make a really good play on this. I go ahead for another Swords Dance. So at this point I'm at +4, and I am ready for action. If I get hit with that Earthquake, then I'm going to be +6. And so what I decide to do is go for that Iron Head just in case, so I can get that weakness policy boost, but he decides to switch out, so I was really shocked with that. And so I just go ahead for the +4 Iron Head and take out that little Gengar. Good, that's one of his huge threats that are completely out of the way, so that was really nice. And then he goes in and sends in his Ditto, so I'm like, crap, it's gonna be faster than me. And it's got my stat changes too, so, and then of course he goes for the Quick Claw to go first, but it doesn't matter. Actually, it might have been a speed tie. Anyways, he kills me. So, yeah, there goes Orcrist. He did a pretty good job, took out his Gengar, did his job, and so I'm going to go into my Blaziken. Obviously I'm going to protect because this is Speed Boost Blaziken, and yeah, I just kind of scout what he does. And so he goes for the Shadow Sneak, which is good, and then, so I knew he was probably either going to do a Shadow Sneak or something. Maybe Boost Up, and that you never know with Aegislash. He's like so unique, and you never know what he's going to do. So I go in just in case to take hits with Garchomp, use him as Death Fodder. So he goes for the Shadow Sneak, and surprisingly, my Garchomp's pretty bulky. I haven't invested in anything, but he can take a +4 Shadow Sneak, stabbed from an Aegislash, so that's good. So anyways, I go to my Xerneas, and I'm expecting him to either use Shadow Sneak or Swords Dance, but he goes ahead and uses King Shield, but since he doesn't have the ability, he can't use the stance change. He's still got his Ditto ability, and so I use my GMNC to just boost up. I might as well. And yeah, so I do that and I get the boost, and so I'm ready to take him out here. Yeah, awesome animations. I freaking love the animation of GMNC, and he is a beast. I destroy everyone with my Xerneas. And so I'm getting ready to go destroy him, and he gets his Quick Claw for the Iron Head. Gonna destroy me. Pretty much. Yeah. So, that was like my one chance. At this point, I was like, I am freaking screwed. I can't do anything. Like at this point, like I was just thinking I can't do anything. I just kind of gotta screw around and try to do something. But I go for the Flare Blitz, and he doesn't go for a Shadow Sneak, which would have killed my Blaziken. Yeah, that's what he should have done. He should have just gone for Shadow Sneak. Or if he did King Shield, then my attack would have lowered. So that was awesome. I just completely prevented a sweep, and I was so scared. So scared I was going to get sweeped at this point. So I get that speed boost, that nice, beautiful speed boost. And then I was predicting that he was going to send in his Aggron, so I was just going to go for the nice high jump kick. Both of my stab moves are super effective against Aggron, but he is a beast with 230 base defense stat. That is freaking disgusting. And what he should have done there was just gone for the Earthquake and just taken me out there. But he didn't. He goes for the Rock Polish for some reason, even though my Blaziken has speed boost and it still outspeeds him. I don't know, it's just kind of a misplay on his part, but I go ahead and I Flare Blitz. I don't know, I thought it might have gotten the KO, but it doesn't. He barely squeaks off, and then he goes for the Earthquake. Sorry, getting ahead of myself, but he goes for the Earthquake and takes out my Blaziken, and that hurts him pretty darn bad. Alright, so there you go, and then, so I decide to go into my Mewtwo, and, what I could have done here was go into, I use Mega Mewtwo Y. What I really could have done here was use, Aura Sphere, but I was afraid that he was going to switch into his own Aegislash. Then that wouldn't have affected him, so I just went ahead for the Shadow Ball. I knew it was going to just take him out from that range. So in case he did switch out, I was able to get the super effective damage on his Aegislash, so that's really nice. And I knew that my guy was bulky enough, that my Mewtwo was bulky enough to take a Shadow Sneak from him, especially unboosted. I mean, that 150 attack stat's pretty good, but since it only has a 40 attack power, then it's not horribly threatening, but he wasn't boosted at all, so I just went ahead, went for the Shadow Ball. Yeah, I'm really excited to get my, when the Pokebank comes, to get my shiny Mewtwo onto this game. That'll be pretty awesome. And so he goes in, he sends out this guy. I'm spacing his aim right now, but you know what? I'm decided to just Ice Beam it, you know, super effective damage. All that good stuff. Mewtwo, this just goes to show why Mewtwo's such a beast. He has the best stats overall, like total base stat of any Pokemon out right now, so he's scary. And then he goes with this guy, Meowstic, and I just, yeah, Shadow Ball for the KO. So that was a pretty good game. There were some points where I was just really scared, and I honestly thought I was going to lose, but I was lucky I got a couple misplays on his part, but he played really well, considering that he's not a super competitive player, and you know what? That's awesome. So, hey guys, this is Silent Games signing out. Stay delicious, and his channel will be in the description below. Also, if you guys want to battle, just go ahead and message me your friend code. That would be awesome, and so we can show off your guys' teams. Win or lose, I'll put the battle up. It's not just the battles that I win. I'll try to put up all of the battles that I can against you guys. So yeah, stay delicious, my friends.